Time is just escaping us so quickly. So right now is the perfect time to start planning ahead and start thinking about all of those students that we have going back to school, or maybe, just maybe, you're taking a trip this summer and you want a brand new laptop to keep up with all of the things that you do, to have with you when you stream your favorite shows so that you can continue to do everything that you do on a regular basis. Maybe, just maybe, you want to start a small business, or maybe you have one and you just need a computer that can keep up. Well, the time is now. I have something so exciting for you. This right here is an HP laptop, which we'll talk all about HP here. It is you have your choice actually. You have 15 or 17-inch laptop, which is so great because I love that you have options. Of course, it is one of your most favorite things in the entire world, and mine. It is touchscreen. We'll talk all about that. It has the latest Intel Core i3 processor, which is not a quad-core processor. Normally, we get excited about a quad-core processor. It's an octa-core processor, which means 8 cores. Just think about it this way. More cores means more information can go right back and forth. It's like lanes on a highway. So no need at all to be intimidated about technology. I'm going to walk you through every little bit this hour, and I'm going to share with you some things that you may not have ever seen before, some things that are really fun, and something that I just learned today for the very first time, because technology keeps advancing, and even I am always just incredibly amazed at how awesome Windows 11 is, how awesome Microsoft is, and how awesome it is to have a brand new computer. So this computer also has 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is what allows you to multitask. So you're going to see the programs that I have running. I'm going to continue to open up programs throughout the course of this presentation. And you've got a massive 512 solid state drive, 512 gigabytes of solid state drive storage. That is a massive amount of storage. So you're going to love to be able to store all of your files, all of your memories, and not have to worry about running out of space anytime in the near future. All you need to do is choose your colors, which are just so great. By the way, there you see on the screen just how much you can fit in the storage. And what I love about our relationship with QVC is the fact that we give you colors that you won't find anywhere else, patterns that are so exciting, including this beautiful sea foam teal. So look at this teal, and I can tell you from experience, from personal experience, I have it here in person. This computer, you have to see in person to just appreciate how beautiful it is. It is so calming. It's almost like it glows. It's just such a beautiful color. So you've got the beautiful seafoam teal on the outside, and you've got this beautiful wood grain-like interior on the inside. There you go. There's a nice deeper look. And feel free to join along with us on QVC.com if you'd like to get all the information. You can check out all the colors up close and personal, just like you're seeing there on the screen. And by the way, you get the mouse that comes along with it, and it matches the color of the computer that you choose. Now, this is another beautiful color. It's called Moonlight Blue. It is so tranquil. It's just such a classy looking computer. Look at that blue. It's like a kind of like a steel blue, but it is just so absolutely beautiful. I love this Moonlight Blue. It's been very popular. We also give it to you in another color here, silver. You can never go wrong with silver. Silver is timeless. Whether you want to take this to the office, the boardroom, whether you want to take it with you to the coffee shop, maybe you want something that's completely neutral that everyone can agree upon, that's never going to go out of style. That's your silver right there. And then last but not least, we've got the oh so beautiful winter lavender. This color has been so popular as well. And you've got that beautiful winter lavender on the outside. And look at this keyboard right here. It is stunning. It is beautiful. I like to say it's an explosion of like cotton candy and just fun. You're going to love seeing this computer if this is the one that you choose each and every day. So great computer options for you. And you know what else is great? How about the sale price? Look at that on your screen. Normally, this computer would be $679 to $759, but today's sale price is just $599.98. That's without Microsoft 365 right there, or if you want it with $659.98 for the 15-inch, but you also have your choice of 17-inch. And I'm going to break it down for you and give you a couple of suggestions as to whether you go 15 or 17-inch. So take a look at this. The 17-inch laptop on the screen there normally would be, if purchased separately, $11,021. Oh my goodness, but the sale price $659.98. Or if you decide to go with the Microsoft 365 option, which I'll explain to you here shortly, it's $1191.74 sold separately, or our sale price is just $699.98. And You get 5 easy payments. Guess what? Free shipping and handling. Who doesn't love free shipping and handling? Which is just so fantastic. So lots of great options to choose from. You can break it down into 5 easy payments, and free shipping and handling. Today is definitely a great day to pick up a brand new laptop. Okay, so let's dive in really quickly and talk about the specs as to what makes this computer tick. Because I mentioned it before, you get the latest Intel Core i3 processor. So what is that going to allow you to do? That's going to allow you to do all of your everyday tasks, whether your everyday tasks are just maybe browsing the web, maybe it's shopping, it's streaming, maybe you want to, I don't know, download another app or program. Maybe you love going on QVC.com. Maybe you run a small business. The Intel Core i3 processor is a fantastic processor that's going to allow you to do all of that and so much more. Now, one of the things that makes this computer so fantastic and that it continues to get better and better all the time is that it comes with Windows 11 built in. So Windows 11 is the operating system that was developed by Microsoft, and it's so intuitive, it's so easy to use. Right here's a start menu. Here are all your apps. So if you have a smartphone or a tablet now, this is probably a very familiar experience. You can categorize your apps here. You can make it work however you want. And when you want something to open, well, it's as simple as saying, hey, you know what? I want this program to open, and it's going to open. And you see how quickly that opens. So let's take a high-level overview of Microsoft 365, and I'm going to then share with you some really fun and unique things that you might not know that you can do with Microsoft 365. So if we can, let's go ahead and roll the video of Microsoft 365. Oh, so with Microsoft 365 here, this is really the suite of programs that you need to be productive, to get work done, to have fun, to be creative. If you run a small business, you need it. If you have a student in the household or you're going to school, if you want to write a book, if you want to write an essay, a book report, it's all there for you. So it starts off with Microsoft Word. You also have Excel for keeping track of your expenses. You have PowerPoint, which allows you to create beautiful looking presentations from the comfort of your own home. You can also connect with family and friends, and you have 60 minutes to do so each and every month, where you can call landlines and cell phones with Skype. I like to say it's like having an additional cell phone number or landline in your household, and you can actually download it on your smartphone and use it from there as well. You're going to get Outlook for your calendar and email. You're going to get Publisher, which is great. You're going to get a program called Clipchamp, which allows you to actually video edit. Normally, you'd have to pay a lot of money to video edit, but not with Microsoft 365. Then, on top of all of that, you're going to get a terabyte of storage in the cloud with OneDrive. So inside of the computer, we're giving you that massive 512 gigabytes of solid state drive storage. However, it's super important that you back up your files and your memories and all those important documents that you have in the cloud with OneDrive. Because what happens if, heaven forbid, something happens to your computer? Well, guess what? All of those memories that are on your computer, they're gone. However, if you store them securely in the cloud with OneDrive, I'm actually going to show you exactly where it's located on your computer. Right here, you can very easily just have everything in here, and then within a matter of seconds, like for example, this picture here lives in the cloud, and I can just, in a matter of seconds, open it up from the cloud, and these are all of my files. I can access any of these files that I want on my smartphone, on my tablet, on another computer if I wanted to as well. So it really is important that you have all of your documents backed up in the cloud, so that it's like having a safety deposit box in the sky. So I love having OneDrive, and I think you're really going to appreciate it. Another thing that we get asked quite often actually is, how do I transfer my files from my old computer to my new computer? Well, the best way, in my opinion, really, and the easiest way to do it is to be able to just drag everything into OneDrive. So if you have an old computer, what you want to do is you log into your OneDrive account, and then you just drag everything over. And before you realize it, all of your files and memories are accessible on your brand new HP laptop. So that's Microsoft 365. I highly recommend it. I think it's a great suite of programs, and it's something that most everyone out there needs. Now, let's talk about the operating system that comes along in the computer. I was alluding to it before, Windows 11. So let me give you an overview of what Windows 11 can do, because it can do so much. But what I love about Windows 11 is that it's the easiest version of Windows to use, in my opinion, than ever. Microsoft has really hit it out of the ballpark with this great version of operating system called Windows 11. It actually keeps getting better and better. And there are free updates that you don't have to pay for, which means that your computer essentially is now just getting better over time. So when you want to search for something in Windows 11, you put it in the magnifying glass and you'll be able to find it. When you want to change the way that your computer looks, you select a different theme. So you can change the color scheme of your computer so easily. You can snap apps on the screen, and I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. That's actually one of my favorite things to do because I multitask all the time. You can connect your computer to another monitor or display, which is really great. You also can connect with family and friends at just one touch. So in a matter of moments, you can have a video, a voice conversation, you can have a Teams meeting, a Skype meeting, you can have a Zoom meeting. There are so many different ways that you can communicate with this computer. You also have your very own personalized page of widgets. These are little bite-sized apps of the things that matter the most to you. This computer is so incredible the way that you can interact with it. You can use your voice. You can touch the screen. You can basically interact with it in so many different ways. You can even play games on it. Remember, this computer is ultra powerful. You've got that Intel Core i3 processor, so you can play Xbox titles, and you can also play Windows games on it. And with the Microsoft Store, you have access to millions of apps, music, programs, movies, and more. So I always like to say there's something for everyone to love with Windows 11. So as a matter of fact, let me show you just all the fun things that you can find in that Windows Store. Because in the Microsoft Store, because it really is so easy to interact with, you no longer have to leave your home. You don't have to purchase something online and wait for it to show up. You can access everything right here. So Microsoft has done an amazing job of categorizing everything, and it's so easy. And there are sales all the time. There's new games. There are new movies. Look, best of entertainment apps. So it's got all of the apps that we love, like Netflix, like Prime Video, like Hulu, Disney Plus. Even Apple TV is now on there. You can scroll down and you see how everything is categorized. I can even go right here if I wanted to just go and check out the apps. I can check out the apps specifically. And again, when I want something, let's say I want to download this program, Canva, I select it. It's going to give me the breakdown and the information about it. And then I hit install, and then you'll find it right here in all of your apps. It really is that easy to be able to enjoy all of these apps. And by the way, of course, there are games on here. So if you have a gamer in the household, you absolutely can have them enjoy this computer. And if you want to download movies, there's an entertainment tab. And I love this because this constantly reminds me of all the movies that I forgot to see. So it gives me an idea of things. Oh, that's right. I want to see that movie. And then in a matter of seconds, you can either stream it or you can buy it if you wanted to. So lots of great options when it comes to the Microsoft Store. Okay, why don't I take you on a little tour, because this computer not only has all the power and performance on the inside, as I mentioned, to give you the ability to multitask, to get work done, to be ultra productive, but it also gives you ports and it gives you premium features as well. So let's start off with the display. And as I mentioned, you have your option of 15 or 17 inches, and both options that you select actually will give you the ability to have this beautiful high definition display with the narrow bezel. And the bezel is what goes around the screen. And this has a narrow bezel. And what it does is it gives you just the feeling of looking through a window, especially when you're watching your videos and you're streaming and you're enjoying your digital content. It is such a wonderful screen to be able to enjoy all of that content. Now, you might be asking yourself, should I go with a 17 or should I go with the 15? Well, I would say that if you're going to use this as a family hub, get the 17. If you're going to take this with you on the go on a regular basis, maybe consider the 15. It's probably going to fit a little bit easier in the bags. The 17-inch computer weighs about 4.5 pounds. The 15-inch weighs about 3.5 pounds. So hopefully that gives you an indication as to which size to go. You can't go wrong either way. 17 inches has been our most popular screen size here at QVC. However, 15-inch really is an ultra portable size. So again, you can't go wrong. Right up here, I want to point out that you have an HP TrueVision high definition web camera.